Day 36. God forsaken, why? God is too good to be unkind, and He is too wise to be mistaken. And when we cannot trace His hand, we must trust His heart. Charles Spurgeon. The entire lexicon in any language will fall short to aptly and accurately describe the anguish that Jesus experienced when He cried out from the cross, my God, why have you forsaken me?" The fourth saying of Jesus from the cross, recorded in Matthew 27 verse 46 and Mark 15:34. These are probably the most haunting words in all of Scripture. Why am I forsaken? Why is the great I am forsaken? Centuries earlier, an ancestor of Jesus, the King of Israel, David, penned these exact words in Psalm chapter 22 verse 1. See, David was not crucified, so these words by divine inspiration are prophetic, pointing to the cross, to the death and sacrifice of Jesus on the cross for your sin and mine in our place, to God forsaking Himself. As Jesus bore the world's sin, He became sin, 2 Corinthians 5:21, and so He had to be separated from God, His Father, who is holy. For holiness and unholiness or sin can have no communion, just like light cannot coexist with darkness. Yet David pens these beautiful words later in the psalm, where he affirms that being forsaken did not mean being forgotten. For Psalm chapter 22 verse 24 reads that God did not hide His face, meaning He saw him, and He heard him when the cry of forsakenness reached heaven. This is a beautiful message of hope in times when it may seem desolate and desperate. For the Bible affirms God's promise that He will never leave us nor forsake us. Are you feeling lonely? Are you feeling abandoned? Are you feeling forsaken? Jesus' cry, my God, why have you forsaken me?" reminds us that He experienced what we go through when we feel lonely, abandoned, and forsaken. See, remember, God's silence does not mean that He is absent. Even when we feel lonely and it seems like all hope is lost, when we feel forsaken and like no one is around, the Bible reminds us that He sees us, He hears us, and He will never leave us nor forsake us. The question that Jesus asked was, why am I forsaken? God forsaken, why? The answer is, Jesus was forsaken so that you and I will never have to be forsaken nor forgotten.